How's everybody doing today? Hey, the person in request box, I'll get to you shortly. Hey guys, let's get the taps up first before we bring up that guest, but they're almost certainly a troll. I don't think I've ever had anybody request in the first 10 seconds of me going live and have them not be a troll. I don't see what the rainbow has to do with Noah, but okay. Good morning. Thank you. I have like 2.5 hours, by the way. Yeah, about 2.5 hours to be live, so that should be a good enough amount of time. Getting ready for prom. Well, I hope you have a good time. All right, let's try to get the tap sign up before we bring up a guest, okay? I'll tell you what. Once we get to 5,000 likes, we can bring up a guest, okay? But hope everybody's having a good Saturday so far. What area are you in, Ray? If you don't mind saying. Iowa. I've only driven through in Iowa. That's about it. Driven through, and I've went to a gas station or two there. I think that's probably about it. All right. Once again, at 5,000 likes, we can get to the first guest. Okay. Michigan. What brings you to Michigan? Nice. You're in Michigan. Cool. Thanks, Allie. Appreciate it. Hey, everyone, if you can send in your heart me, that would be great. It's there at the top left, right by my name up there, okay? Right then. It happens every time. Every single time I do this live. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we can bring up the first guest now, okay? Once again, we are looking for opposition, okay? Hello.
Yeah, hello?
Hold on.
What's the
I
point
can't
of
hear you.
waiting
Give me a
to
second.
get 5K likes to
Every
rise
time.
up one person?
Every time this happens. All right, what's up?
Yeah, why do you have to wait to get to 5K likes to rise up one person?
Because it's my role.
Like, what kind of rule is that? What's the point?
You're welcome to have your own rules if you do your own live streams.
I just think it's completely unnecessary. Like,
That's okay. You're welcome to think that. I just need to know your age though, real quickly.
yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 20. I'm 26.
Okay. All right. So what's in your mind?
Yeah, I'm here to answer the prompts. That's what I'm here for, right?
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
I didn't come here to have a chat with you.
Well, I mean, in order to do that, we have to have a chat, right?
Why do I hate the LGBTQIA plus community? The reason why I hate them is because what they're doing, their persona, their agenda, it's it's unnatural. I don't agree with it.
What do you mean unnatural?
It makes me feel uncomfortable. I have anxiety and depression, and
Well, you should see a psychiatrist about that.
when I see them in public, I get scared.
Yeah, man, they're very scary. Gay people are scary.
Sorry,
I know it's tough. It's a tough topic to talk about. I get it. It's rough. It's rough out here.
I'm gonna tell
All
you
right.
a story of what happened to
Nah,
me in the past.
I don't care. I honestly don't care.
You see what I mean? You guys keep doing this to me, and I don't know why.
Okay. Anything else?
So when I was younger, I
No.
got raped by a gay
No.
guy.
Well, good luck with
I
that.
did.
Okay.
Yep.
Good luck with that. What were you wearing though? I want to know what you were wearing to make that happen. All right, guys. Keep tapping. All right, keep tapping, Sharon. If your opposition hits a request button at the bottom of the screen, okay? Probably a too tough. It's just shitty trolling. It's not the fact that he was trolling. Like, I don't know. There's funny trolls here and there. It just wasn't a good troll. I think he was asking for it, depending on what he was wearing, for sure. All right. If you disagree with the prompt, please hit the request button at the bottom of the screen, okay? Make sure you send in your heart me as well, if you can, please. There's a bad echo. That might be on you because I don't think anybody else is saying that. Hey Nick, how you doing?
Get a job, bro.
Okay.
Get a life.
And then what?
Do something with your life, bro, instead of this shit, man. You're wasting your time.
Well, I think I only could be the judge if I'm wasting my own time or not, right?
I can tell you are.
Sure. Okay. Anything of importance to say, or is that it?
You're immature for doing this your age.
Yeah, am I? What makes me immature? What makes me immature for doing this?
You're 30, 40 years old, I don't know. And you're
I'm
still
close.
doing
I'm not
this.
34. I'm not 34. I'm 33. But that's actually a pretty good guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Good talk. Hello, Freaky.
Yo,
I know what
what's
he said,
good?
Caitlin, I know what he said.
What's going on?
Not much, man. How old are you?
I'm 18.
What's up?
Was wondering, would you rather be a tung tung suhork?
Hilarious. That's hilarious. We've had like the best guess so far. All right, we are looking for opposition. Larry, this is the most quintessential Republican profile picture ever. Larry, this is a joke, your profile picture, right?
No, I accidentally came up. I'm a friendly.
Okay, no worries, man, no worries. No, I don't mean to be mean, but your profile picture looks a lot like a typical like Republican profile picture. I'll bring you down though. Okay, take care. You got the glasses, the you're in the car, the everything. All right, keep tapping, guys. Please keep tapping, Sharon. No, for friendlies, I'm just bringing up opposition for now. Yeah, just opposition. Who hurt me? Nobody hurt me, but I appreciate the concern. That was very nice of you to be concerned about that. Yeah, I agree with you, Caitlin. We need a bigger variety of topics. Yeah, I mean, I'm always open to suggestions if you guys want different types of topics. People just seem to like this one. This topic tends to do well, so that's why I do it often-ish. But once again, guys, we are looking for people who disagree with the background problem. So if you voted for Trump and you do disagree with it, please hit the request button at the bottom of the screen. Hey, Snatch, how are you? Hope you're doing well. And mods, if you guys can try to bring up opposition from the comments, that would be great. And remember, ops, you can hit the request button at the bottom of the screen again. Oh my god, am I doing this? Yeah, so much. Nice. What are you working on today? I'm doing good though. I'm doing good. When did you first become terrible? They'll love that topic. Machiavelli, you are also welcome to come on up. You do an upper lower split, I assume, Snatch? Yeah, no, I like an upper lower split when I'm lifting like 4 days a week. I actually did an upper lower split for years on end. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Amy, thank you. Hey guys, we do have the gift gold there at the top. If you guys want to help hit that, that would be great. Okay, it's just a little rose things. Also, if you can send a heart me too, that'd be terrific as well. Please and thank you. And once again, I have like 2 hours and 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so got plenty of time to have a live. Machiavelli, you can come on up instead of just complaining in the comments. Thank you, Gemini. TQIA supporters, Lamau. Hilarious. Hilarious. All right, Machiavelli. I'm happy that you requested. How you doing?
Hello.
Hey, I just need to know your age, please. How old are you?
I'm 25.
All right, what's on your mind, sir?
I wouldn't say I hate them, but I do only support the LGB.
Okay, and why might that be?
Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
And why might that be?
Well, I only support the LGB because I support people with any sexuality, but I don't support the T. Doesn't mean I hate them. I just don't support them because I feel like they're erasing the LGB.
How so?
Well, when you have trans women saying that they can be lesbian, when we were fighting for gay rights, we were fighting for same-sex marriage. So for a male to say that dating a female makes them lesbian, I think that's erasing the true meaning of a lesbian.
But how does it take away from that gay people, lesbians, bisexual people still exist?
Because what was the point of fighting for same-sex marriage if this entire time we could have just said, oh, I'm a male dating a female and I'm lesbian now? I just don't see the point of fighting for gay marriage if a male dating a female can be considered a lesbian relationship, or a male dating a male can be considered a straight relationship.
But I don't see how they conflict with each other. I mean, like they're still two different things, right? Right.
Well,
I mean,
it's I don't know if you've heard, but in Australia, there was a case of a trans woman in a lesbian dating app, and a lot of the lesbians in the dating app were against it because they didn't want a male in their app. And I guess the app kicked the trans woman off, and the trans woman sued and actually won. And now there's like it went to the higher courts and stuff. I don't know. It was called Tickle versus Giggle or something like that. Like, I'm not even trolling. That was the case's name.
But I'm still confused though, because like, right, like I would hope you acknowledge like gay people, lesbian, bisexual people exist, trans people exist, and like I don't see how that conflicts with each other, right? Like, shouldn't all people still have the right to be able to do what they want with consenting adults?
Well, yeah, of course they should, but I feel like, for example, if you have let's just say like a lesbian bar or something, and a trans woman comes in, that's still a male coming in. So I feel like I know a lot of lesbians that have a problem with trans women being around them, claiming that they're lesbians, because at the end of the day they're still male. I don't think lesbians are attracted to males at the end of the day.
But I still don't understand your issue though. Like, obviously you're never going to agree that trans women are women. I'm not here to convince you of that. But like, still, shouldn't they still have the rights to be able to do what they are all fighting for anyways? Like, just because you disagree with it, I don't see the issue. It just sounds like that's like a personal thing of yours that you need to sort out.
I mean, I mean, if someone wants to be trans, sure, but when a trans woman's going around telling lesbians, "You have to date me because I am a woman,"
I don't think they say they have to date them. I've never met a trans person that says you have to date me.
Oh, well, you have to dig a little deeper, man. There's prompts
So
just
you're
like
telling
yours.
so you're telling me there's trans people that demand that somebody dates them?
I've seen some
I've
prompts
never heard of
saying.
that.
I've seen some prompts on here, like, for example, you know how you have your live? I've seen some people with prompts that say, if you don't date trans women, you're transphobic and stuff like that. So yeah, it's kind of.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen that? Oh, well, if
No,
you
but that
want,
doesn't. But
if
there's a lot of people that say plenty of things. That doesn't make something true, or does that make that to be the case, right? So,
well,
like, what might be said is, and what you may be misinterpreting is that if somebody doesn't date somebody on the sole basis that they're trans, yeah, that would probably make them transphobic. But nobody says that you have to be attracted to somebody who's transgender, or somebody who has this body part or that body part. It's just if it's on the sole basis that they're transgender or nothing else, yeah, that probably would be transphobic.
okay, well, how about this? If I stumble across a live like that, which I'm sure I will, I can screenshot it, or if anything, I could just send it to you, and then I want to have your thoughts on it.
There's people who say plenty of things. There's people that say Jews run the world. That doesn't mean
Yeah,
Jews run the
but you
world.
said it doesn't happen. But now that we
Okay, but I
acknowledge
can't
that it
speak for everybody.
happens,
But I can't speak for everybody, man. Like, if that
yeah,
were to
I
be the
know,
case,
but I
fine.
want your
Then, but like,
thoughts on it.
okay,
You said it
then
didn't. You
what?
said you haven't seen it, but if
Okay,
I
then
sent you one and you saw it, then I would wonder what your thoughts are.
okay. Well, again, if somebody's saying that you were transphobic if you don't date somebody because you're not interested in this body part or that body part, sure, I would disagree with that. But I don't think that's what's being said. What typically is said that is if you don't want to date somebody on the sole basis that they are trans and nothing else, yeah, that would make you transphobic.
Okay, well, all right, yeah. I don't think that the T is doing much service to the LGB, and I stated why. There's a lot of
But are you part of the LGBT plus community? It's weird that the only people that complain that the LGBT people are getting harmed are typically like straight people. I almost never hear
I'm straight,
LGBT
yeah,
plus. But then why is it of your concern?
because I know a lot of LGB people that are tired of it and have voiced out their opinions, and they just get shunned and they just get called transphobic and all this type of stuff, and it's a little tiring.
Okay. I still don't understand your overall point, just because not everybody's going
Well,
to
my
agree
overall
with you.
point is
So,
that the T is erasing the LGB because the T are
but they're
saying,
not. But gay
well,
people,
well,
lesbian people still
What do you
exist. They're not
mean?
erasing them. Hey,
Yeah,
well,
Calcifer.
I
what
mean,
do you
yeah.
mean?
I'm sorry, I'm talking to the host.
Oh
Okay, but
yeah? Well, I'm a
Calcifer's up here, though.
panelist.
Can I
Yeah,
finish my statement before?
You can
sure.
finish, but Calcifer's part of the conversation too.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead.
No, you can. No, I said you could finish. I'm just saying Calcifer's part of the
Oh,
conversation
okay.
as well. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
I'm saying the T is erasing the LGB because, as we all know, trans women are males, and I feel like a male dating a female isn't a lesbian relationship. And that's why I feel like the T is erasing the LGB, because now you have males dating females saying they're lesbian, You have males dating males saying they're straight. You have females dating females saying they're straight, and it's just, what's the point of fighting for same-sex marriage if now you're just gonna say, I'm a male dating a female, this is a lesbian relationship? It just doesn't make any sense.
Guess where you want to respond?
You're making a anthill of a molehill. Like
Not
that.
really.
Yes, you are.
Not
Because
really.
regardless, we're still part of the community. There are bi trans people. There are lesbian trans people. There are gay trans people. It's still part of the community. Also, we start a trans woman started the community, like with the Stonewall riots.
Marsha P. Johnson wasn't a trans woman, by the way.
Prove it.
He's on video saying that he was a cross-dresser.
Whatever.
Where is that being said?
Marsha P. Johnson was a transvestite, which was a cross-dresser.
Oh wait, hold on. First of all, you don't use the word transvestite anymore. And secondly, if you're going to use that term, we call that transgender now. So if you're going to say then that would be transgender.
Well, yeah, this was like back then. I'm just saying this was the definition for them back then, which was a cross-dresser.
No, that's not a cross-dresser. No.
A transvestite was known as a cross-dresser back then. Yeah.
No. First of all, again, they're called transgender, but
it's not a slur. For the people saying it's a slur, you're slow. It's not a slur. It's what they were called back then.
But black people were called the N-word a long time ago. That doesn't mean it's not a slur.
No, I'm saying that's the term he used when he was referring to himself. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, she. But like you're purposely being transphobic right now, just like
no, I'm not.
Like, but you are like you're like you had to purposely go out of your you had
fear or discrimination against trans people.
You know that's not what transphobic means. Yeah,
what's transphobic?
It's weird that you guys are very disingenuous about that. We all know being transphobic. Okay, we all know being transphobic doesn't mean you're scared of trans people, or being homophobic doesn't mean you're scared of gay people. Okay, it means you have an aversion to. That's what it also means.
Okay, how do I have an aversion to trans people?
Well, I mean, if you're going out of your way to purposely misgender somebody, that would mean you would have an aversion.
I'm not really misgendering. That's a man.
You're misgendering her.
Based on what?
Based on his sex. Based on biology, yeah.
Okay, but we're not talking about sex. We're talking about gender.
Well, do you know what gender refers to in sociology and anthropology?
Yeah, what does that have to do with this? We're talking about trans people, and that refers to their gender, not their sex.
Okay, so in sociology and anthropology, when they discuss gender, they talk about masculinity and femininity, not men and women. 1, 2.
Wait, hang on.
I wasn't done. I wasn't done talking.
Hang on. I don't care. Before we move on to number two, are you saying that cis women can't be masculine?
What? I never said that. Masculine women exist, feminine men exist. I never said that.
Yeah, so your first point is bullshit.
What was my first point?
That there's in sociology there's masculinity and femininity only.
That's what they okay, so let me make myself clear. In sociology and anthropology, when they discuss gender being separate from sex, they're talking about masculinity traits and femininity traits, or feminine traits, sorry. They're separating those from sex. They're basically saying just because you're feminine, that doesn't mean you're a woman, and just because you're masculine, that doesn't mean you're a man. That's what they're saying in sociology and anthropology when they refer to as gender. They never say that gender is identifying as man or woman. You guys seem to have that confused.
No, that's what gender is. What else would gender be? If it's gender is that's what gender is.
No, it isn't. In sociology, okay, in social science,
gender would be man or woman, right? Whereas sex would be female or male, or intersex or whatever.
No, intersex is still man or woman. That's the thing. You guys seem to
intersex is referring to sex, right? And sex would be female or male or intersex.
No, okay. You said man, woman, or intersex. You could be a man with an intersex condition or a woman with an intersex condition.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point here. And I just wanted to let you know, in social science, because I know you guys' argument is, oh, but sex and gender or SMEX. Well, can I say sex on here?
Yeah.
Okay, like when they say gender and when they say sex and, well, a lot of people say SMEX because they don't want their lives restricted and stuff. But okay, when people say gender and sex are different, that comes from social science. But when you read on sociology and anthropology, when they talk about gender and sex being different, they're basically saying masculinity and femininity are not linked to sex. They never say that man and woman are different from sex, because I don't know about you guys, but to me, the way I define a man and a woman is I define a man as like an adult human male. I define a woman as an adult human female. So that's pretty much what social science is saying. And anybody saying that I'm wrong, you could literally just look it up. You just look up what sociology says.
So you're saying a man is an adult human male?
Yes.
Okay, so then what would be a male?
A male, any organism that is of or primarily denoting the sex that produces small gametes. That's what I think.
And what do you mean by that? Because what do you mean?
Your reproductive anatomy. If you produce, or your reproductive anatomy denotes the sex that can produce small gametes. So even
what do you mean by denotes?
So, for example, let's take for example Swire syndrome in women. When you have Swire syndrome in women, that means you're born without ovaries, but you still have a uterus, you still have like a vagina, you still have fallopian tubes. Your reproductive system still denotes the capacity to produce large gametes, but somewhere along the way, you develop a disorder in sexual development. That's what I mean by denoting.
So what traits do you have to be able to make that be the case? How many traits does one have to have?
Well, your reproductive system just has to. So, for example, I just listed a couple.
Somebody disliked you so much they paid to kick you. Stormy, thank you so much for the 20 and the green up with a C. W Stormy in the comments just says just to kick him. Well, thank you, Stormy. Appreciate you. W Stormy in the comments. Let's get to next guys. We are looking for opposition, okay?
Also,
yeah, go ahead, Gus, real quick.
Hey, Dougie, I'm a trans woman. You gotta date me.
Guess what's you're still loaded. Guess what's going on? Are you there? Or I can't tell. Oh, we got Rabbi Auschwitz in the comments. I love it. Guys, again, we're looking for opposition, okay? Alright, I think both of you are still loading. Alright, one of you guys has to fucking load. Alright, we are looking for opposition. I don't think any of these two are loading, so TikTok is bad today. Alright, Andrew, if you can just re-request if you meant to come on. But make sure you guys send in the heart me if you can, please. Make sure you follow Counselor, follow myself, and if you're watching on the tube, if you can subscribe, and you can call in from there as well if you want, okay?
Y'all, let's get the likes up to 25,000. It's going slowly right today. I'm not sure as to why. Tap, 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 share, repost, please, thank you.
Okay. Mods, if you guys can help bring up opposition again, that would be great, okay? And make sure you call in from the tube if you want to call in debate, okay? Bring back up. Was that the guy who was just up? I mean, he can come back up, but when somebody gets picked via a payment, they would have to send that same thing back to come on up. So. But let's try to get to taps on up, okay? We're almost at 25K. If we can try to get to 50K, that'd be great, guys, okay?
Oh, so I was lowballing it. Gotcha.
All right. He's not. I mean, no, I don't think I've ever had a single guest send the same thing back to come on up. So I don't think that's ever gonna happen, to be honest. All right, let's bring this one on up. Oh boy, wait, this guy come up. Hello, Rabbi.
Hello, Douglas. How are you?
Great. What's going on?
How's things?
Great. What's going on?
Why do you think MAGA doesn't like the LGBTQIA plus community?
Because they tell me so.
Who's they?
What do you mean? Who's they? We just said who
It's
they
not a
was.
monolith, right? Aren't they a bunch of like individuals?
They come on up and tell me so.
Does like the far right not like you guys?
People who vote for Trump who come on up here tell me that they don't like the LGBT plus community, and their vote also says
everyone.
So. Their vote says so. I have people who come up who claim that that's not the case, but again, their vote says otherwise.
What have they done? What has Trump done that's bad for the gay community? The LGBTQIA plus community.
Sure, we can go through numerous things. We can go through some of the executive orders, say like banning gender affirming care, which I don't think a sole person should ever make medical decisions for an entire group of people. That would be one example.
How did they ban gender affirming care? Can they still change their sex eventually, or it's just like a certain age? Is there an age cutoff?
Well, it's below the age of 19, but I don't think a sole person should have that ability to do that.
Not even when like a delusional, dumb, like little kid wants to get a sex change.
Do you think kids are just making? Well, first of all, it's not happening, and second of all, kids don't make medical decisions for themselves. That's not how things work.
Well, they have an influence over the decisions for sure.
Okay, so if I am president and I disagree with Christians getting chemotherapy, can I make an executive order banning that for Christians?
No.
Why not? I think they're delusional.
Because we have the First Amendment.
Thank you.
Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion. Does it say Congress shall make no law respecting homosexuals?
What's that?
Executive orders aren't Congress.
It means the government, dude.
Dude,
no, I think
as the president.
The First Amendment applies to the president, bud.
But hold on.
Calcified, do you have a pussy or a dick?
It's calcified. All right, Rabbi.
Does it matter?
I want to know.
Does it matter, buddy?
In fact, I'm just gonna. Whatever. All right, guys, we are looking for ops, okay? Rabbi, you can actually just go off yourself or whatever. I don't know. Do whatever you want with that information. All right.
No, I'm not. You can drop me. I'm not an op.
Okay. All right. Take care. Okay. That's weird that you really want to know that so badly. Auschwitz. Rabbi, whatever the fuck your name is. Yeah, I don't know why they're so obsessed. Yeah, no, he's blocked. It's not even worth talking to him, to be honest. Hey, Micah, what's up?
What's up? So
hey,
MAGA hates the LGBT?
Yeah, I just need to know. Yeah, I just need to know your age real quickly before we move forward. How old are you?
22.
Okay, yeah. So what's up?
What makes you think MAGA has hatred towards gay people?
Will, every time I do this live stream, I have multiple ones that just straight up tell me so.
Oh, so that just means every single MAGA, everybody just hates them, right?
Well, if you vote, yeah. So if you vote for a guy that's harming the community, your vote would say that. So yeah.
All right. So what's he doing to harm the community?
Did you hear what I said to the last guest?
No, I just got here.
Okay. Banning gender-affirming care, which objectively helps transgender individuals. If you take that away from them, I would imagine you have some sort of hatred towards them, since you don't seem to be for their well-being at all.
Well, he's just not. He's not. He's making sure our tax dollars aren't going towards mental illnesses or gender dysphoria.
Okay, so let's say it's a mental illness. That means you don't want people with schizophrenia, you don't want people with depression, you don't want people with anxiety having help.
That's not help, though.
So would you recommend that transgender people, how do you recommend they get help?
The psych ward?
Just ignoring them?
The psych ward.
And then
what would I do in the psych ward? Please tell me.
What would be done to help them?
Oh, lots of interventions. Like it's kind of like fat camp, but for trans.
Okay. So do you have any evidence to show that that would help?
That it would help?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, gender dysphoria is real.
Yeah, didn't answer my question. My question. Do you have evidence to show that having whatever it is you just said will help them?
No, I don't, because it should be common sense.
But that's not how things work. When we talk about medical decisions and we talk about medical interventions, we don't just base it off common sense. We base it off of what the literature says. So do you have any evidence to show?
Bye, Stormy.
I want to say it's misspelled up there. It's only 3 letters.
So you don't have an answer to what I just said. You're just going to ignore what I just said.
I already said I don't have evidence.
Okay, so it's just your feelings. Just your feelings.
LGBT separatist.
It's just LGB.
But I see 4 more letters up there.
What does the Q and I mean?
Google's your best friends.
Oh, you want me to look it up?
If you genuinely care, it doesn't sound like you're genuinely asking. Because if you genuinely cared, you probably would have looked this up a long time ago.
Oh. So when do we add all the... So how many letters are added each year?
It's weird that you're not responding to anything. Every time I say something, you just move the goalpost to something else. That's really weird.
It's not really.
It is. It is. You have yet to respond to anything that I've said at all. Every time I bring something up, you just push it off to something else.
Yeah, well, you compared it to you compared trannies.
You're the one.
Schizophrenics.
We're not going to call them. First of all, you're the one who said they have a mental disorder. So I gave you an example of somebody else who may have a mental disorder that you don't view the same way. You just don't like trans people. That's all it is. Like, it's very obvious that you don't like trans people because you don't talk about the same way about schizophrenia. People who have schizophrenia or depression or whatever, and you view them having the same problems.
I mean, there's a simple cure to depression, though. There's a very simple cure to depression. But nobody listens.
Stop chewing.
Okay. I'm not chewing no more. I'm not chewing.
What is the simple cure to quote-unquote depression?
Work out, make money, get laid. Boom. You'll never be depressed again.
Speaking from someone who doesn't have depression or never suffered from depression. Awesome.
God, I cannot stand the fucking chewing on the live stream. Cannot fucking stand it.
Calcifer, you don't get laid. How would you know what's called mama? The fuck?
It just doesn't make any sense, though. Like, it doesn't make any sense that if they truly view it as a mental disorder, that they'd be even talking this way whatsoever at all. Let's get David. How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 18.
All right. Ooh, Calcifer, I don't know why you got a violation, but if you have another kind, you can come on up.
Yeah.
So David, so what's on your mind?
I don't know. I actually like the LGBTQ community. I think they are good people.
Okay. So why did you come on up?
Oh, 'cause I was bored.
You were what?
Bored.
Okay. Well, go do something else with your time then.
Okay. I think Trump is the best.
Keep tapping and sharing, everybody. Please, we're looking for opposition, okay? Unfortunately, they can vote. Unless he was a felon, then he would not be able to. All right, if you guys have nothing in your heart me yet, please go ahead and do so, okay? Please and thank you. Goose, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, and make sure if you have not joined Discord, the link to that's in my bio. Go ahead and click on that link if you want to join it, okay? Colby, how you doing? What's up? Cherry, how you doing? Is Santana anti-Semitic? Why are you asking that, Seymour? I don't understand why you're asking that. Yeah, so if the link doesn't work for anybody for the Discord thing, okay, you're gonna have to do one of two things. One, just put the link inside the browser. Like, just instead of clicking on the link, just copy and paste the link into the internet browser on your phone. That should make it work. Or if not, you can just message me and I'll give you a link that does work. You heard sketchy things from him? Like what? What has Santana said that indicated he's anti-Semitic?
Hello?
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. I just want to come up here and talk to the prompt here. I want to say that MAGA does not hate the LGBTQ community.
Okay. I just need to know your age real quick. How old are you?
I'm 25.
All right. So, are you saying nobody within MAGA hates them, or just in general they don't, or what?
I would say like the majority, and I don't speak for all, but I think the majority.
Okay, so why do you view that? Why do you view it that way?
Because I would say that Trump is the only person in the past, all time who let in a gay person into the cabinet.
Okay, and?
So if really, then why would he let a gay person into the cabinet if he hated the LGBTQ community?
Okay. Number one, you're really loud. Is there a way you can minimize the background noise?
Yeah, I'm in a car, so it's gonna be a little hard. But
all right, well, come on up when you're not in the car. That way we can have a conversation because it's just really loud. Okay.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, hey, what's up? I didn't even realize that was you bringing you on out, but good to see you again. All right. Yeah, guys, keep tapping sharing. We are looking for ops, okay? Yeah, Seabar, I am still genuinely curious as to what Santana has said that you may view him as being anti-Semitic. I don't really watch his live, so I don't know what he has said or not said, but if there's something he said, I'm curious. I'm not saying you are hating, I'm just asking you what he has said that indicates he's anti-Semitic.
Yo, if you want to follow this account, this is my backup account.
You may be muted. Well, Seabar, just whatever word you might be using, that's not letting it be commented. Just put an asterisk in one of the letters. It's weird how some of you Trump supporters say you don't have a problem with the first three letters. Yet 20 years ago, all of you guys did. So it's a shift of the goalpost. But yeah, anyways, guys, we are still looking for ops, okay?
Y'all, why are we not at 50,000 yet? Let's get to 50,000. And why are the shares only 37? Tap, 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 share, share, share. Let's get the life out to more ops. Please and thank you.
Reluctant, come on up, okay? If you... what is with your... You were baffled when the T was added to lab? I don't know what that means. The T stood for transactional items. Reluctant, why don't you just come on up? Then you walked away. Seabar, you're still not saying why you...
Seabar, why don't you come on up?
Seabar, yeah, just come on up. I just want to hear why you think you believe Santana's anti-Semitic. All right. Let's see what you got to say, Seabar. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, and I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I promise you, I'm not trying to hate. I hope I'm
you're
wrong.
good. You're good. I'm just curious. I'm just curious as to what he said.
Quick second. What's your age?
Oh, I'm 61.
Cool. Okay. Continue, please.
All right. So what's
all right? I heard him say that a Jew is putting us into a forever war. I don't remember the exact wordings, but he did say a Jew. He didn't say a Jewish person. He said a Jew, and to me, that's at least a microaggression. And he was referring to Netanyahu. And then he walked it back. It was a couple of weeks ago. And then, he and an orange man. I guess I think that he recognized the slight and, tried to walk it back by, adding an insult to our own president, which is, fine, insult him all you want. But to me, that was at least a microaggression. And then I heard him say, well, there's some things that I feel about Israel that I just cannot say on a live stream. And he said that directly. And to me, that's hinting at anti-Semitism. Now, I'm not saying that he is. I hope I'm wrong. I promise you I'm not trying to start crap. But, I'm wondering if, how much attention I should continue to give this guy.
Well, I mean, what do you mean that he has issues with Israel? I mean, how would that make him anti-Semitic?
The things that he said that he cannot discuss them on a live stream. And to me, there's some subtext there. Or maybe I'm wrong.
But why are you automatically assuming he's anti-Semitic, though? Because he could have a problem with the state of Israel. It could be a million different things. Why are you automatically assuming it's based on the religion?
For one thing, well, I don't know. It's based on the religion. It may be based on the tribe. The reason why I suspect it was that he said a Jew rather than Jewish people, or the state of Israel or the president of Israel, and to me that's very leading. When it was clear that he was referring to Netanyahu, he said a Jew. And then secondly, he said there are some things that he cannot discuss on a live stream. All the things that you mentioned, yes, he could discuss on a live stream, but anti-Semitism is not something that, a person in his position would want to make public. Now, I'm wrong. I could be paranoid. It's just what I saw, and it gave me pause. So,
yeah, I mean, as far as him referring to Netanyahu as a Jew, I mean, I don't know if necessarily it's calling somebody a Jew or not makes them anti-Semitic. I think a lot of times anti-Semitics do say Jew instead of Jewish person, but I don't think inherently you saying somebody is a Jew makes you an anti-Semite by any means. And as far as what else you said about Israel, I mean, I think criticizing the state of Israel could just mean you're anti-Israel. Doesn't necessarily mean you're anti-Semitic by any means.
I agree. I'm anti-Israel, but I'm certainly not anti-Semitic. At least the current government, the fascist government in Israel, committing apartheid, but it doesn't have anything to do with, this is just the current government,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think. I mean, again, I don't really watch Santana much. I mean, I don't. I've never seen any indications that he would be anti-Semitic, at least based on all of his other viewpoints.
All right. Well, I
just,
mean, I appreciate that. I do. I'm just
but you're
personally, I'm
looking to
just
watch
having a
him or
hard time
not.
shaking
You,
it.
yeah, I mean, listen, you can watch him or not. I think that's totally up to you. But if you don't like him, you don't have to watch him.
Well,
Yes.
I know. I'm not trying to start crap. I hope that I'm wrong. I'm just personally, I'm having a hard time letting go of that, suspicion just from a few things
Well,
that I've seen.
you can always
So
go up and ask him. I mean, if you go up and try to have a good faith conversation, I'm sure he would. I'm sure he would have a conversation with you.
he just shook his head and dropped me.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know then.
All
Again,
right.
I can't speak for him, so I don't know what his views are or
Now,
not.
I don't do this all the time, and I don't know how well, spoken I am on these things. I mean, it may be just because, I'm, a nervous person and, can't express myself very well. That could be it too. The reason why he wouldn't necessarily want me on his live stream. So,
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not a conversation he wants to have on a live stream. Maybe you can message him, but
all
if I were
right.
to bank on him, if I were to bank on it, I'd probably assume that he's not anti-Semitic, given he doesn't have any other hateful views based on people's religion or anything along those lines. Now, if he had other harmful views, then I would say maybe he could be, but I don't think that's the case.
Actually, it's a very good point and something I really haven't considered in a while. So I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm not trying to hate. I hope that I'm wrong. I had a hard time shaking it. So thank you for reminding me of that.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Anything else?
Now that
Anything
I've
else?
made this chat hate me too. So.
All right. All right. Well, I'll bring
All
it
right.
down, Seabar. Okay.
Yeah.
Take
Thank
care.
you so much. You have a great day.
You too. I mean, listen, I'm not going to say that there's zero people on the left that are anti-Semitic, because I don't think you can make any absolute statements in either direction, but I think typically speaking, you're probably going to see far less anti-Semites on the left than you would be on the right.
Oh, hey, we reached 50,000.
Oh, yes, we sure did. All right, do we have anybody in request? Oh, we do. Remember, guys, we're looking for ops, okay? No, I mean, I agree. I mean, if somebody has an issue, talk to the person. All right, let's bring this guy up over here. Hello, how you doing? 80, are you there? 80, are you there? 80 going once, 80 going twice. Okay. TBD, what's up?
I don't think that anyone actually hates the community.
Okay, I just need to know your age real quickly. How old are you?
I'm sorry, you.
I just need to know your age. I just need to know your age. How old are you?
Oh, 36.
Okay. You don't think anybody hates the LGBT plus community? Like, does anybody at all?
I don't think so.
Like, not a single person, not a single human being.
No.
So the people that come up here and tell me flat out that they hate the LGBT plus community, they're lying to me, or?
I think they're just trolling.
Okay, what gives you that
You know what I mean?
indication? Why would somebody pretend to hate an entire group of people?
They would. The same reason why they would troll, right? Like, what's the logic behind trolling?
But why would somebody make that up specifically?
I mean, the same reason why they would make up other dumb shit just to troll, you know?
But it's weird to me that you don't think a single person hates the LGBT plus community. It would be one thing if you came up here and you said, hey, in general, I don't think MAGA hates the LGBT plus community. We can have a conversation on that. But to claim that not a single human being, I think you're just being incredibly disingenuous.
I mean,
like, you can't even acknowledge one human being out of the billions of people in the world. Not one hates the LGBT plus community. Not one.
Yeah. I mean,
you really believe that? You really believe not one?
Right. And what's the problem with me believing that?
Because you're being disingenuous. Do you think there's a single person that hates, I don't know, let's say black people? Is there a single person that hates black people?
No.
Okay, goodbye.
What?
Bro said it with his full chest. The fuck?
Maybe he was drunk. I don't know. Why do I think it's only MAGA? When did I say, why does only MAGA hate the LGBT plus community? Didn't say that. However, though, if there is somebody that does hate the LGBT plus community, you'd be a hell of a lot more likely to guess that they're MAGA than they are not. But yeah, you can come on up, man. Oh boy. Keep tapping and sharing now, guys, please. Right, but I know reading comprehension is difficult for some of you people. But if I was saying only MAGA hates the LGBT plus community, then again, you can have something to say to that, but I don't have the word only up there. But again, I know reading comprehension is difficult. But come on up, Stabo.
Yo, let's get the likes up to 75,000. And let's get the shares up to 100 at least. Come on.
And any up to if you disagree with the comments or with the not the comments, but the background, hit the request button. Okay. I don't think anyone hates LGBT plus. I think it's the way they express. Well, once again, there are many people who come up here and just flat out admit that they do. So I don't understand how any of you can say that nobody hates the LGBT plus community when people are very happy to admit that they do. All right, we got somebody requesting here, or somebody calling in from YouTube. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, are you calling in from YouTube?
Can I join the chat, please?
Yep. Are you calling in from YouTube?
Conversation.
Are you calling in from YouTube?
Say again?
Are you calling in from YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, I just need to know your age. How old are you? I just need to know your age. How old are you?
59.
Okay. What's on your mind?
Today. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. What's on your mind?
That MAGA local.
Okay. You have a huge delay. You have a huge delay.
How come you have a pro-Palestinian flag and the LGBTQ colors when they actually are the ones that hate you?
Excuse me? You have possibly the worst Wi-Fi ever, or data, or whatever the case might be.
Hey, guest, did you buy one of those Trump phones?
He's not going to be able to hear you. It's the people calling from YouTube can't hear panelists, unfortunately. Are you there, guest? First of all, I don't have a Palestinian flag up here, so I don't know where you're getting that from. But even if I did, I don't see how those two are conflicting. I don't think how not wanting a group of people to be genocided means that you have to agree with everything that they say.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, what? I didn't give you a yes or no question. Okay, call back when you have better connection. gosh. Yeah, call if you can hear me. Just call back. I don't know what that was, but yeah, just call back or something. I have no idea what that was.
That was some Trump Mobile shit.
I never understood that talking point. Oh, he's calling back. He's calling back. All right, maybe his connection's better now.
To accept, press 1.
Hey, you there?
Yeah, is there still a delay?
Okay, we're good now. No, we're good now. Okay, so what is... I don't understand how not wanting an entire group of people to be genocided means you have to agree with everything they say.
No, I don't suggest that you have to agree with everything, but they actually hate you. You're asking
Me?
why MAGA hates you, and MAGA
I'm not
doesn't
gay.
hate you.
I'm not, but I'm not gay, so...
I'm not... Okay. I'm sorry to suggest that. But Scott Bessent is the first gay person in the Secretary of Treasury. Why would you suggest that MAGA hates gay people?
Because
That's
when
a generalization, and it's not true.
Well, then why do they tell me that they do every time I do this live stream?
There are people that hate, and stop and think for a second. Hate is a freedom. It is one of the greatest freedoms we have.
Never said it wasn't.
I'm not advocating for hate at all.
Never said it wasn't.
But it is a freedom.
Never said it wasn't. I'm not asking is hate a freedom. I'm asking why do Trump supporters hate the LGBT plus community?
Because we don't. It's not. There might be some that do, and there's also people on the left that hate gay people. So I see people on YouTube all the time on the left making fun of gay people. And you also suggest that MAGA's racist, and we're not.
Who on the left makes fun of gay people?
I see it on YouTube all the time.
Okay, so who? Give me an example of somebody.
It's on YouTube. I can't remember people's names that post comments.
Okay, so you don't have an example. How do you know they're on the left?
I would say about half. I would say about half of my friends are on the left. I have Republicans and Democrats as friends.
Well, but if Trump supporters don't hate the LGBT plus community, why do they vote for somebody who writes executive orders that harm them? Why do they vote for Republicans that have put forward hundreds of anti-LGBT plus bills this year alone?
Well, I would say that's not testimony that Republicans hate people. Like take gay marriage, for example, which I don't care if gay people get married, but some people are so attached to their religion that they see that goes against their religion.
But that would be hatred. That's hatred. Yes, it is.
It's not hatred. It's not necessarily hatred.
Yes, I don't give a fuck about your religion. Your religion doesn't give you an excuse to prevent people from getting married if they want to.
Sure, if it goes against their religious beliefs. Sure.
I don't give a fuck if it does or doesn't. That doesn't mean that you are. That doesn't mean that you're not homophobic.
It doesn't define hate either.
Huh?
No, it does not define hate either. That's not the definition of hate. Your definition of hate is hating someone. I mean, if you're suggesting that MAGA hates people, all I said was because there happens to be a lot of people that are very religious. I am atheist, for the record, but there happens to be. I don't disparage people that believe in something higher than themselves.
I'm not disparaging people that are. I'm not disparaging people, but if you use that as an excuse, to deny like basic humanity to people, yeah, I think you're a shitty person.
I'm not using it as an excuse.
Not you, but religious people. If you're saying that, well, it's just their religion, well, I'm sorry, that's not an excuse.
It is.
It's not. It's not. It's not a valid excuse. Okay. It's not a valid excuse.
People follow a religion. Wait a second. People follow a religion, many to the letter, to the T. All right? You just defended Palestine for saying, well, just because they hate me, I don't have to follow everything they say. That's correct. You don't. And you can stand for people because you think there's genocide going on. And I don't know there's a whole lot of Israeli people going around wiping out Palestinian people. I'm sorry. I don't see it. But,
what's the definition of genocide?
And I do stand for this.
What's the definition of genocide?
wiping out a race just because you don't agree with their standard of living, or you don't agree with their race. You hate them for the color of their skin or what they believe in.
Genocide's
You're wiping them out. That's genocide.
The deliberate and systematic destruction in whole or in part of a national, ethnic, racial, or religious group. So why do you think that's not what Israel? Why do you think that? Why do you think that's not what? Why do you think that's not what? Why do you think that's not what Israel is doing?
Because they've tried. You cannot. Back, do you remember Yasser Arafat? Are you old enough to remember Yasser Arafat?
I don't have to be of age to know something. I wasn't alive when George Washington was around.
I'm asking you.
Okay, but you're not responding to what I said. Just tell me how you think Israel is not deliberately and systematically destructing a religious group, a national ethnic.
They're not out there killing. They're not out there wiping out a bunch of Palestinians. That's why.
But there have been. What are you talking about? So you're telling me that it's just made up that these people have been killed? We're just making that up?
No. When Israeli gets attacked, they respond. And when they respond, they get condemned for it.
It's not a response to what I just said.
There are Palestinians in the Israeli government.
That has nothing to do with what I'm saying. That's nothing to do with what I'm saying.
And when they... What do you... I just told you, sir. There's no... They're not wiping out hundreds of thousands or even thousands and thousands of Palestinians.
But they are. But there have been. Unless you're just denying that people have been killed. Okay, so we're just making it up that tens and hundreds...
Killed. It's war. People are going to get killed. Yes,
okay, but then that's a genocide then. So you're acknowledging they have been killed. That would be a genocide then.
It's not a genocide, sir. They're not targeting Palestinians to wipe them out.
But
that's genocide. That's not happening.
But they are targeting them. What do you think they're doing in Gaza?
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't hear you that time.
What do you think they're doing in Gaza?
Oh man, I'm not hearing you now.
What do you think they're doing in Gaza?
What do you mean, what are they doing in Gaza?
If they're not deliberately trying to kill them, what the fuck is going on in Gaza?
Well, they're not trying to deliberately kill Palestinians in Gaza.
So are they just trying to keep them alive? I mean, what else would it be? If they're...
Well, let me ask you this. Is it okay with Hamas and Hezbollah?
You're not answering it. Stop diverting. I'm just asking you. If they're deliberately killing them, what would you call that?
I answered you, sir. They're not wiping out Palestinians.
So are you insinuating that we're just making it up that they're killed? So these tens of thousands of people,
sure,
hundreds
some of them get killed, but they're not. The Israelis are not going out and targeting Palestinians to kill them, to wipe them off the map so that they don't. That's not happening. That's not true. It's just not. No matter how many times you say it, it's not true. The Israelis are not targeting Palestinians to wipe them out and commit genocide. That is not true.
Okay, so again, what's the criteria for a genocide? We have to go back through this again.
I just explained my point to you.
I don't care about your point. What's the stop. What's the criteria for what a genocide is?
No, for Christ's sake, do we got to do this again?
Yes, we do.
It's not genocide.
What's the criteria for a genocide?
They are not.
What's the criteria for a genocide?
It's either pushing them out of your country or pushing them out of your country.
What's the criteria for a genocide? What is the criteria for a genocide?
I just told you.
So tell me.
Pushing them out of your country, driving them out of your country, or killing them all. That's genocide right there.
Okay, great. So let's go back through it because that's not what the criteria is. That's not what the criteria is for it.
Yeah, that's genocide.
Okay, that's not.
Then what is it?
Okay, could we have to go off of what okay. Do you mind if I speak?
Answer your own question for me.
Okay.
If I'm not being clear enough, you answer the question.
Okay, great. Do you know what the Genocide Convention is?
Say that again.
Do you know what the Genocide Convention is? We can go off of their criteria for what a genocide is.
No, just go ahead and if I'm not defining it correctly, then you
Great.
educate me. Go ahead.
Killing members of a group, causing serious bodily or mentally harm to members of a group, deliberately inflicting conditions of life calculated to bring about the group's physical destruction, imposing measures to prevent births within the group, and forcibly transferring children to another group. So can you tell me how that's not happening?
See, now I just told you that. Basically, driving them out of your country or killing them is genocide.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what I said, sir. I don't care how many times you disagree with me. That's pretty much the way I defined it in my own words. I'm not reading from a definition, okay? I'm telling you from my own experiences and what I've witnessed, it's not happening. Yes,
you can say that, but by the very criteria of the genocide, you would be wrong.
Okay, why am I wrong? Please.
Well, we've already gone through it, but you're not addressing the specific points. So, are they killing members of a group? Are they killing members of a group? Are they killing members of a group?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So they met criteria number one. Great. So they met criteria. So they met criteria number one.
No. You know.
But you just acknowledged it. You just acknowledged it, though. You just acknowledged it, though.
Stop repeating yourself. Do you realize that the Israelis are
okay? So killing members of a group. Are they killing members of a group? 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 Are they killing members of a group?
Accidentally, yes. Accidentally.
It doesn't say if it's purposely or not. So killing members of a group. So you're telling me they're accidentally?
Okay,
that's fucking wild to me. Great. So great. So they met criteria. So they met criteria number one. So they met criteria number one. So they met criteria number one. Let's go through criteria. So let's go through criteria number two. Okay, causing serious bodily or mental harm to the members of a group. Are they doing that?
Shut up.
Okay, great. So they're doing number two. What about number three?
You're making a valid point and you're not.
Well, you're not responding to me, though.
You're annoying.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, because you can't have an intelligent conversation. You can't stand for somebody to challenge you. Only if it's on your terms.
Okay, so can we go back?
You have not made a valid point yet. Not once.
Well, you're not responding to me.
There are Palestinians dying. It's a fucking war, dude. People are going to get hurt. People are going to get injured. You don't see Israelis targeting civilians. You do see it with Hamas and the Palestinians. I mean, Hamas and Hezbollah and Iran.
Okay.
They don't give a shit about your life. They can care less about
All right,
you.
great. So let's go back through the criteria. So let's go back through the criteria again. Are they killing members of a group? Yes or no?
By accident, yes.
Cool. So they met number one. Are they causing seriously bodily or mental harm to members? Are they causing serious bodily or mental harm to members of the group? Yes or no?
Oh, gee, that's not happening the other way around.
Are they causing serious bodily or mental harm to members of a group? Yes or no? Are they causing serious bodily or mental harm to members of a group? Yes or no?
Mentally harm?
Are they causing serious bodily or mental harm to members of the group? Yes or no?
Are they doing that to Israelis?
Are they causing serious bodily or mental harm to them? Yes or no? Are they causing serious bodily or mental harm? Are they causing serious? I will not answer your question. Are they causing serious? Are they causing? 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 Are they Are they causing? 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 Are they causing serious bodily or mental harm to members of the group? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. How not? If they're killing members of a group, which you've already acknowledged they are, how is that not serious bodily harm?
What a stupid example.
Okay, so you don't want to answer the questions then.
No, because you don't like to be challenged yourself. You can't.
That's odd. That's odd because I'm trying to challenge you and you refuse to answer the questions.
I did answer your fucking questions, you moron. I told you they're not.
Well, it's genocide. But that's not a question. We're going back through the criteria of a genocide, and you're refusing to answer the questions because you're getting angry.
What the criteria was? That's a question, you dumb fuck.
Okay.
You asked me what the goddamn genocide was. That was your question.
Cool. So, are there criteria to a genocide? Yes or no?
Oh, for Christ's sake! This again, dude. You're talking in circles. Let's move on, please.
Are there criteria to a genocide? Yes or no? No?
I'm sick and tired of this stupid-ass question. You're trying to trap people. Instead of having a very respectful, intelligent dialogue.
If you feel that you're getting trapped, that's a you problem.
You won't answer any of my questions.
If you feel that you're getting trapped, that's a you problem.
You're trying to control a narrative. No, you're trying to control a narrative. This is what's wrong with you fucking leftists. You can't stand to have your ideas challenged at all. You only like to do.
That's ironic.
You never like to do any listening.
That's ironic.
That's a fact. And MAGA does not hate gay people. Knock it the fuck off. That's just stupid. MAGA does not hate gay people.
Why are you so angry?
Well, I'm just sick and tired of trying to talk over you and ask you very intelligent questions. You won't. You keep cutting me off, and you won't let me challenge you. It's only you that you move on from one question to the next instead of letting me challenge you.
That's how questions work. You move on one to the next.
It's annoying as shit. Okay. It's annoying as shit. Let people challenge you.
Great. That's also very ironic.
Keep an open mind.
Very ironic.
Oh, is it now?
Uh-huh.
There's no shame in being wrong, sir. Your humility is what makes you wise in this world.
Also very ironic.
The fact that you...
Also very ironic.
I used to be a fucking leftist, you dumbass.
Also very ironic.
It was common sense that changed my mind reading about the founding of this great country.
That is also
all
ironic.
The founders were Republicans.
You vote.
Every single.
Wait.
Wait. Founder was a Republican.
Republicans didn't exist back then. You dumb fuck.
No,
the Republican Party didn't get founded. The Republican Party did not get founded until before like 1860 or so. So
Lincoln, asshole. I'm not talking about Republican Party. I'm talking about Republican and government.
So how are the founders? So how are the founders Republican if the Republicans didn't get founded until about 100 years afterwards?
Because they believed in Republican government, you fucking monkey spunk. Small government.
What's a Republican government? What's a Republican government? What's a Republican government?
Self-government.
What's that?
Small self-government. That's Republican government.
A self-government? What does that mean?
Yeah. Jesus, fuck it. Well, you need to go read some fucking books once in a while. It means we can govern ourselves. We don't need a big, giant fucking central government telling us what to do. Adams and Hamilton...
Republican government isn't a term. Republican government isn't a term. Do you mean republic?
It is a term.
Are you referring to a republic?
You have to read Thomas Jefferson.
Are you referring to a republic?
And Madison. They believed in Republican government.
Republic. Are you talking about a republic? Are you talking about a republic?
I'm talking about Republican government.
Republican is a party.
No.
Yes.
Republican government is the definition of a very small government and people governing themselves and not needing a big nanny state to run their fucking lives. So we can solve our own problems. Stop asking the federal government to come bail you out and solve every little fucking problem in your life.
Okay. So I just Googled is Republican government. I just Googled is Republican government a thing? The answer is no. It says do you mean republic? I think you mean republic.
No.
Remember when you said that? Remember when you said that learning to admit when you're wrong is a good virtue?
I said we are a republic, not. I said we were a republic, not a fucking democracy.
What's the
democracy's one man, one vote?
Okay.
Him?
No, that's not what. Hold on. We are a democracy. I don't know if you know that.
Wrote in the Federalist Papers, the Federalist number 10. Go look it up. Federalist number 10. Read it and educate yourself.
We are a democracy. We are a democracy. We are a democracy.
Madison thought that democracies were. I'm trying to teach you something. Would you shut up?
No.
Madison thought that
Nobody can hear you, by the way. Nobody can hear you. I took you off speaker. Nobody can hear you. Nobody can hear you. You're off speaker. Not a single person can hear you right now. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and speak since nobody can hear you at the moment. You're talking about a republic. Republican is a party, okay? But we are a democracy, okay? A representative democracy is still a democracy. That's what we are. We're a representative democracy.
Not a no.
Yes.
A democracy is one man, one vote, okay? I'm trying to teach you something.
Okay.
Madison wrote this in Federalist.
Stop talking. Stop talking. Nobody can hear you. Stop talking. Nobody can hear you. We are a democracy, okay? Again, a representative democracy is still a democracy, okay? Just because you don't like the word democracy because it reminds you of Democrats, that doesn't mean that we're not that.
Well, Madison hated democracies.
I don't give a fuck about Madison, but we are a democracy. We are a democracy. I hate to break it to you.
Okay, well, excuse me. How dare I repeat one of the founders? How an
Okay,
American?
but we are a democracy. I hate to break it to you.
We're not.
We are. Are we what's a representative democracy? What's a representative democracy?
We are a representative republic, a constitutional republic.
Which is a type of democracy.
That's what we are.
Which is a type of democracy.
Democracy is one man, one vote.
Democracy, we are a type of democracy. Okay. We're a type of democracy. We're called what's called a representative democracy. Okay.
Do you vote for judges? Do you vote for judges? Do you vote for 100 senators? No, you vote for 2 senators from each state. That's all. You don't get to vote for every person in the government. You're wrong.
Okay.
We are a representative republic.
You're talking about a direct democracy, so you're not really intelligent. What you're talking about is a direct democracy, which you're right, we are not a direct democracy. Although on a local level we are. Although on a local level we are, though. But if we're talking on the federal level, no, we're not a direct democracy. But we are a representative democracy. We are a representative democracy, though.
You still don't get to vote for judges locally, you dumbass.
Cool. So if I Google is the U.S. a democracy, will it say no? So will it say no?
Fuck your Google. I don't give a fuck what Google says.
So how do you know if something's true or not? Where do we go to determine if something's true?
Because Google AI gets shit wrong all the time.
I'm not looking at the AI.
So does Google.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and type in is the United States a democracy or a republic? Let's see here.
We're a republic.
All right, so it says we're a representative democracy. That's weird.
We're a republic, dude.
Which is a type of democracy.
I'm trying to tell you. Go read.
I understand you're trying to tell me. Okay, I understand that's what you're trying to tell me. But we're still a representative democracy, though. We're still a representative democracy.
Listen to me first. Okay. Good. I'm glad. Listen to me. You understand? Madison and Jefferson were tight. They were thick as thieves.
Tight?
They started their own party. I'm trying to teach you something.
Okay. How come it's only that you can teach me something? How come I can't? Wait. How come I can't teach you stuff? Why is it only you teaching me?
You have been talking the whole time. You won't let me finish.
I know, but wait. Am I allowed to teach you something, or is it only you teaching me stuff?
Sure.
Okay. So when I'm trying to teach you that we're a representative democracy, how come you won't listen to me?
But I did listen to you.
Okay, but then did you acknowledge that I'm correct?
Definition of Google.
What's that?
What? Say that again?
So, but when I'm telling you that we're a representative democracy, why aren't you listening to me?
I did hear you.
Okay, you heard me, but you're not acknowledging it.
When you asked me, hold on a second. Mm-hmm. I listened to you. Now you listen to me. Mm-hmm. When you say why aren't I listening? Does that mean I have to agree with you to listen to you?
Okay. Well, you're not agreeing with me though. That's the thing. We are by definition, a representative democracy, which is...
No, I'm trying to explain to you. I've read the fucking Federalist over and over.
I'm happy for you, though. I'm happy for you. That's fine.
Well,
That doesn't mean we're not a representative democracy. Okay, so I'm gonna type in. What is a representative democracy, and it's gonna describe us. Okay, what is a representative democracy? Ready? All right, we're gonna pull it up. A representative democracy is a political system where citizens elect leaders to govern and make laws on their behalf, rather than voting on legislation directly. Gee, almost like that's what we are. The silence is deafening.
All right, here you go. Here is the definition of representative republic: is a form of government where powers reside with with the voting public, but citizens elect officials.
You cut off. You cut off.
To represent them and create laws on their behalf. This system combines the principles of Republican government by Constitution.
Mm-hmm. And a republic is a type of what?
Say it again?
And a republic is a type of what?
We are a republic, a representative, a constitutional republic.
Right, which is a type of democracy.
No, sir, you can dissect the words and try to say, yes, we vote. That makes us
a type of democracy. Yes, it makes us a type of democracy.
Mm-hmm. You can, all right. Mm-hmm. You can make an argument that that's a type of democracy if you want to.
It
okay?
is. It is.
That's fine.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, sir. Stop for a second. I've listened to you. Now, I would like you to pay me the same respect, please. Dialogue is very important to listen to each side, not just make your ballot point and then keep on talking.
But you haven't listened to them.
In Federalist number 10, you're free to read it yourself. It might take you 15, 20 minutes, but you might have to read it 3 or 4 times. I've read it at least a dozen times.
Good.
He stated how poisonous democracy, and I'm not quoting exactly, I'm telling you my interpretation of Madison, spoke about how horrible democracies were because the majority would always run roughshod over the minority. There's no representation for the minority. There's no representation for blacks. There's no representation for gay people. And there's no representation for anybody but the majority, which is still white. Do you understand that Jefferson had it in the Declaration of Independence to free all men would be free, including slaves? It was Edward Rutledge from the South Carolina that refused, because the Declaration of Independence had to be unanimous. Okay, it had to be approved by all 13 colonies, and Rutledge would not sign. He would not vote yea for independence unless Jefferson removed the passage to free all people, including slaves. Jefferson had to compromise or kiss independence goodbye. They all figured, he and Franklin and Adams, as much as Adams objected to it, knew that this would get addressed later in history, which it did. Now, Madison spoke about how there was no representation for minorities in a democracy. And that's what the whole idea behind the electoral vote is. So there was representation for the smaller populous states. Otherwise, you'd only have politicians campaigning in Texas, California, and New York, and all the other states wouldn't have swing states and a popular vote in a direct democracy, okay? Using your term. You wouldn't have, the smaller states wouldn't have any say. So...
And they still don't. They still don't.
They do. We just had fucking swing votes, and you have all the swing states that did have say. Everybody, the whole news, did you not watch the election? They're all talking about the swing states: Michigan, Wisconsin, Colorado. Those are all swing states. They do have say. You're wrong about that.
It's a 50-50, man. So I hate to break it to you, but people in California people in California that vote Republican don't get a say.
They do. Yeah,
They don't get a say because none of their votes went towards Trump.
In the national election.
No, they
They
don't.
did.
No, they don't. If you vote in California and you're Republican,
Not the
your
electoral
vote is essentially
vote.
meaningless.
Not
the
It's not, no, it's not meaningless.
Well, it is. Can you tell me how Republicans vote help Trump in California?
Sir, can you say it again?
Can you tell me how a Republican? Can you tell me how somebody who voted for Trump in California? Can you tell me how that helped contributed towards them winning?
In California, it did not.
Exactly.
Didn't go to
Thank you. So then I was right in what I said.
Sir, Trump turned 10 districts red in California from blue to red.
Okay, but none of their votes contributed towards him winning at all.
But they still get representation in Congress.
We're not talking about Congress. We're talking about on a federal level, though.
That Congress is a federal level, dude.
No. What I'm saying is voting for a president, their vote meant nothing. So your vote is just as meaningless in California as a Democrat's vote is in Texas.
It's all based on a popular vote per state. It's all based on popular vote per state.
Exactly. So your vote gets thrown away if you don't win the popular vote. Whereas if you just had the popular vote overall, votes would matter everywhere, no matter where you were. That would make more sense. And why wouldn't you want more people to decide? Why would you want the minority deciding? Why would you want the minority deciding who wins the election?
The minority doesn't decide; they just get a say. That's all.
Cool. I'm not saying they don't get a say, but why should the minority's opinion matter more than the majority?
It doesn't matter more. But it just matters. That's all. That's
okay, but then we shouldn't ever have an election in which the minority determines what the majority would want.
They didn't. By your own definition, they didn't.
They did. Here in the last election, well, not in that one, but in basically every other one in the last 25 years, like when Trump won in 2016, for example, the minority dictated what the majority wanted.
No.
Yes.
That's not true.
So, did Trump win the popular vote in 2016? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, so the minority decided who won the election.
But what you're not failing to see, so the majority should be able to run roughshod over the minority all the time.
Well, wait, what?
The minority shouldn't have any representation. Wait a minute. I asked you a question. Please answer it. What you're saying is the minority should not have any representation.
If we have a two-party system, if I'm going to choose between the majority and the minority, I'm answering your question. So I'm answering your question. Shut the fuck up. So if we're talking about a two-party system, if I'm choosing between the minority and the majority making a decision, I'd rather have the majority. I think we should have multiple parties. Therefore, that would be a non-issue. But that's not what we have right now.
Well, they do got to have independence. The Green Party. There's a Green Party every election. What do you mean we only have two parties?
Because we have two viable parties. We have two viable parties. Yeah. So I think we should have many viable parties. I think we should have ranked choice voting also.
Means you have to have support.
Great.
A viable party means you have to have support to get it going. Okay. If nobody's going to support your viable party, then what the fuck are you going to do besides jerk your dick in the wind? You're not making any sense.
Okay.
We have major two parties, but there's other parties. There's the independent. There's the Green Party. They run in every fucking election, dude. Because they don't get elected doesn't mean we only have two parties.
I'm aware.
You're wrong.
I'm aware. Then we shouldn't have the minority decide. Then we shouldn't have the minority deciding what the majority wants.
The minority doesn't always decide.
They should never decide. They should never decide if we only have two major parties.
People should never have any say. So that's very racist. Black people should never get any say.
Can you quote me where I said that? Can you quote me where I said that? Can you quote me? We're about to do this whole thing again. Can you quote me where I said black people shouldn't have a say? Tell me where I said that.
Well, you just said a minority shouldn't have any say. It should be based on the majority. If that were true, black people would still be enslaved.
I don't see how those two statements conflict with each other.
For blacks, there'd be no. You just got beat at your own argument. Black people would have no representation. Neither would gay people. Is that what you want?
Okay. It's not just gay people that are fighting for the rights of gay people. There are many people that are fighting for the rights of gay people.
Gay people. I think it's black people too. If we're so racist, how come Hispanics come here in the millions and fight to get in our country to take advantage of our economic opportunity? And why did you cut us off of YouTube? Why isn't this being publicized?
It is on YouTube. What are you talking about?
You told me it was just me and you talking. Nobody could hear me.
I never said that.
Those are your words.
I never said that.
You did.
Nope.
You did too. You said nobody can hear us right now. It's just you and me.
Never said
exactly
that.
What you
did
said.
not say that whatsoever. Now, what I did say, since you have trouble listening, I said people on the panel cannot be able to speak to you. I don't know how stupid you have to be. I don't know how stupid you have to be. I don't know how stupid you have to be to call in when there are 200 people watching between both platforms and think that you were the only ones listening. That's a you problem. Well, that's a you fucking problem. We have 200 people listening to your dumbass right now.
You said. I'm just going on what you said.
I didn't. I said no, but
can hear it. Those are your words.
I said
yes, it is. It's exactly what the.
All right, that's it.
He's talking about when you muted him.
I know what he's talking. I know. Barry, how you doing? Barry, how you doing? All right.
Y'all, I was not the op just now. It was a phone call op.
Were they tagging you?
Yes. But I'm used to it.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. We're looking for opposition, guys, okay? Keep tapping and sharing. Yeah, I probably spent too much time on him. Yeah, guys, again, it's not the... I was talking to somebody from YouTube. It wasn't wasn't Kelsberg who's on screen here. All right. Anybody else? Again, guys, we're looking for opposition, okay? I don't know why we went off topic so much. Hey, man, if you're still watching, I hung up on you. I don't know if you're still talking, but I did hang up on you.
I bet he is still talking.
Yeah, saltwater. I'm aware there's 30-something people in the chat on YouTube. That's why I said between both platforms, there was over 200 people watching. Listening helps. All right, I may need to restart, though.
Okay, I'll be back if you do.
Yeah, I do have to be done in about 45 minutes, so anyways. Yeah, I'll give it another minute to have another opposition come up. If not, I'll restart.
Y'all, let's get the likes up to 75,000 before the restart, please and thank you.
I dislike forcing one to accept what I don't agree with. No one's forcing you to do anything, Daniel. I think you don't understand what the word force means. Wanting somebody to believe something is not force. All right. Real woman still exists? I don't know what that means, Rora. Hey, Snitch, what's up?
How's it going?
It's going. How about you?
Going pretty good. Just finished up my lunch.
Oh, nice. What did you have for lunch?
I had some coho and sockeye salmon with asparagus and peppers, and then I had blueberry oat bran.
Sounds pretty good to me.
What about you?
I have not really eaten. I still need to start eating. Although I've been eating animal crackers. I guess
You've been
that's all I've been
snacking.
eating.
That's still food.
I suppose. Rora, you can come on up. Rora, I'm not going to debate you through the comments. Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to restart, though, just because I don't think we're going to really get anybody else up here right now. All right. Yeah, guys, let me restart, okay? But if you enjoyed the live, click the follow button on the top left. Subscribe on TikTok or YouTube. And I'll see you guys in just a few, okay?